Business Blasters Punjab. You are all welcome in lesson 1, that is to set norms for business blasters. Now last time we had student orientation workshop. So I would like to ask few questions from that. What is the full form of BB? Yes, very good. It is business blasters. Now the next question is, BB has how many phases? Yes, of course. It has 2 phases. One is pre-seed money phase. Second one is post-seed money phase. Pre-seed money phase is the phase which is before the seed money. The period before the seed money is called as pre-seed money phase, when we prepare for our business plan. Second is the post-seed money phase, which comes after seed money. So once we get the seed money, after that we have to implement our own plan. So that is called as the post-seed money phase. So there are basically 2 main phases in BB. One is pre-seed money phase, another one is post-seed money phase. Next question is, what is the ultimate outcome of business blaster? Yes, anyone? Yes. The ultimate outcome of business blaster is that we can set up our own business. Yes. The next question. Why should you participate in business blasters even though you don't want to be an entrepreneur? Now suppose you feel that you don't want to be a businessman, you don't want to set up your own business, then there is no need to participate in the business blaster. No, that is not the thing. It will not only help you to set up your own business, it will also teach you some of the basic skills which you need if you have to work in the 21st century. Whether you have to do a job, whether you have to set up a business, or whether you have to do a research or any kind of work you involve yourself in today's times. So naturally those skills will be helpful to you. So to gain all those skills, you must participate in Business Blaster. Now what are those skills? Let us understand that. So first thing is, BB will help us to develop confidence. It will help us to have the self-confidence. So we shall have, after participating in Business Blaster, you will see that your self-confidence has enhanced. Second thing you will develop is good communication skills. Now if you go out and you are asked to talk to some stranger, you might be hesitant to talk to them. But once you have participated in Business Blaster, it will be quite easy for you. You will not find it difficult. You will have good communication skills by the end of this program. Third thing you will learn is an ability to plan. You will learn that once you have to work for anything, how to plan ahead of that. Any program, any work, any type of work you do in your life, it is always better if you plan ahead of that. If you are having a better plan, naturally your results will also be better. So how to plan the things? That will also be learnt during this program. Now next will be the ability to take risks. Yes, we have situations in our life when we have to decide either this way or that way. We have to take risk. So this also you are going to learn in this Business Blaster program. And another thing you are going to learn is ability to overcome failures. When we undertake any important task, there are always chances that we might face failures. We might face loss. So how to tackle that? And how to come out of that failures, or how to come out of those downfall. So that is what you are going to learn. Now next is how to work effectively in the teams. Now here we are not going to work alone. We have to work in a team where every member of the team is important. So we have to give importance to each and every member, and we will be making use of everybody's skills. So together we will take up a task, and together we shall reach the goal. So that will also be an achievement. So have you understood? See how many skills we are going to learn during this program. So this is going to be a very helpful for you, even though you don't have to set up a business. Now next we come to the objectives of this lesson. Now what are the objectives of this lesson 1? The first objective is independence. Identifying norms for themselves and agreeing to stick to their own norms. Now, if we have to reach our goal, there is always a discipline to follow. We have to follow certain guidelines. We have to follow certain norms. Now, who is going to set up those norms for us? No one else. We shall set up norms for our own self, because always the self-discipline is better. If these norms are set up by someone else, then the tendency will be to break those norms that we are not going to follow. So if you yourself will set up these norms, the tendency will not be to break them up, rather to follow those norms. So first of all, we have to set up the norms for our own self so that we can follow those norms and we can successfully achieve our target. And we have to agree in our team to follow those norms. Now the second objective. The second objective is collaboration. Now what is collaboration? Coming together, working together, that is collaboration. Now suppose you are 8 members in a team. Naturally, 8 brains are working towards one goal. So naturally the result will be better. If you are working alone, you are only one brain working to achieve that one target. But if you are 8 members in a team, 8 brains are working to achieve that target. Moreover, each one of you are having different skills. So naturally, to achieve your goal, it will be beneficial. Different persons will have different skills, so you will be making use of other person's skills as well, which you yourself might not be having. So we have to listen to others' views and thoughts also. So understood, it is understood that when we work in a team, we have to listen to others' views also. It is not only that we will keep saying, no, this is my view and this has to be followed. And if any one person is dominating, means saying that yes, this is my view and all others, you don't have any chance other than this, you have to follow this only. No, this is not going to be our method. We have to listen to everyone's views in the team. So we have to listen to their views, we have to listen to their thoughts. We don't have to listen only, we have to respond as well. We have to give our feedback with our own thoughts. We have to present our own thoughts also effectively. So, these two objectives we are going to achieve in this first lesson. Now, let's do an activity. Norm setting. So, first thing is, what is the importance of norms? And how are norms beneficial to us? So, this is the first question. What is the importance of norms? Why should we have the norms itself? Why can't we do without them? How are they beneficial to us? Now, can anyone tell? Okay. Now, let's continue then. The norms help us to achieve our target easily. If we follow the norms, naturally we are going to achieve our target in easier way and in a better way. The results will be much better if we follow the norms. Secondly, why is it important to have guidelines and share your thoughts? Why should you follow the guidelines? Where is the need to form the guidelines? Or why should we share our thoughts with others? Now, we should have the guidelines because unless and until we have decided a track for us, how can we walk on it? Unless and until we know which is the way we are going to follow, then how are we going to reach our target? And second thing is sharing our thoughts. Why should we share our thoughts? We must share our thoughts because we are working in a team. Unless and until we are sharing our thoughts with each other, we will not be able to achieve good results. So it is very important that we present our own thoughts to others in the team as well as we listen to their views and thoughts. Now next is, which guidelines are important for Business Blaster? Now think about it. Which guidelines are important? What are the guidelines which we are going to follow for the Business Blaster? Note it down. Let us see. Yes. If any one of you can come in front of the class and tell, or even if you come as a team, doesn't matter, you can share. Now present it before the class, whatever norms you have written or whatever guidelines you have written or whatever norms you have thought should be followed in the class. Yes, very good. Now let us add few more to them. The first one is attend all classes related to BB program regularly. So this is the first guideline. Whatever classes are being conducted regarding Business Blaster, you must attend regularly. Even if you will miss one class, you will be missing a lot. You will be missing a lot of it. Now, second thing is be punctual. You should be punctual in the class. It is not that half of the class is over and then you are coming to the class. No. You have to be punctual for the class. On time, you must come to the class. Yes, very good. Third one is take support from peers. We should take help from others. We are dependent on each other. As a human being, as a living being, this nature is such a thing that we have to be dependent on other beings. So similarly, we are also dependent on other human beings also. So we should not hesitate to take support from peers. We must take support from peers. We should not hesitate to ask any help from the peers. And second, next one is provide feedback to peers. So at the same time, we must ask their views. At the same time, we should also give feedback to them because they also need our support. They too need our help. They too need our views and thoughts regarding their plan, regarding their thoughts. So we must provide feedback to peers as well. Yes, the next guideline is that we must treat peers, educators, and guest speakers with respect. Now, during this program, we are working as a team. So, we have to work with our own class fellows, with our peers. We have to work with the teachers as well. The teachers will be there to guide you. And also, we will have guest speakers from outside who will come to guide you on these programs. So, we might have speakers, guest speakers from outside as well. So, we have to treat them all with respect. We must know how much respect we have to give them, how to talk to them, how to behave properly with them. So, we must treat them all with respect. Now, next is collaborate effectively with the peers, respect diverse perspectives, and contribute to team goals. So, we have to collaborate effectively with peers. How to collaborate with the peers? Because when we are working in a team, suppose we are 8 members, naturally the 8 persons will have 8 different views. So if someone else is having a different view from us, then we must know how to respect that view also. Even if someone's view is different from our own view, we must show respect to that person as well. We should not have the tendency to say that no, I have said this is my view and this is only the right view and your view is wrong. No, we are not going to work in this way. We have to present our own views. We have to listen to the other peers' views as well. They might have a different view from us. So together we discuss them and we together sit together and decide how we are going to work, which view we are going to follow. The decision will be taken by the team, not by any one person. And we have to contribute to the team goal. The goals will be decided by the team as a whole. And if the team will work together and team will work as a whole, only then those goals will be achieved. So these are some of the guidelines which we can have. Yes, any more additions you may tell me. We may write these on the board or on the charts. You may have 1/4 of a chart and you may write all these points on that, and your whole team, the group or the team, put your signatures on that. That yes, we are the signature. Why are we going to put the signature? We are going to sign it so that we remember that yes, we have to follow these guidelines. You may add few more guidelines in this if you want. Few I have suggested you. Few more guidelines you may add on your own as well. And write it on the chart. Write these guidelines on the chart with a sketch pen, and then all the team members or the group members are going to sign it and put it in your classroom so that it reminds you that you had signed a paper to follow all the guidelines of Business Blaster. Now let us reflect on what we have done. Were you able to easily identify various norms and suggest them in the class? Now just think. Were you able to find out and decide the norms for yourself in the class? Yes, you have done well. Very few of you have also suggested the norms for the class. Are these norms based on your own experience of what has worked before? And from where did you get these norms? Are they based on your own experience or your own past experience or anything which has worked before? How did you feel about agreeing to the norms as a class and signing on the norms charts? And how did you feel? You had set up the norms for yourself. You had agreed to follow those norms and you have signed them on the chart and put them up in the class. How did you like it? Did you like it? Yes. It was a pleasant activity, isn't it? But at the same time, we have taken a pledge, we can say, that we are going to follow these norms. Because once we have signed that paper, we must be responsible enough to follow these norms. So I feel all of you will follow these norms to get the better results during this program. Now let us wrap up. You have finalized the norms for BB program today. So what have we done? We have decided the norms which we are going to follow during this Business Blaster program. You have signed the norms chart you have come up with as a class. So as a class, you have signed that chart. All of you have signed that chart, that in a way we can say that you have agreed to follow all those norms. Now you will follow these norms for a successful Business Blaster program. So you are going to follow this program successfully, and we are going to be successful in this Business Blaster program if we follow all these norms. So to get the better results, to reach our goal, we must follow these norms. So now note down the assignment for the next class. Pick one item from your school: a bench, a duster, food in the canteen, sports item, books in the library, and collect as much information as you can about it. Means what you have to do is, you have to pick any item from your school. It could be anything. It could be a bench, it could be a duster, it could be some food in the canteen, some sports item, or even books in the library, or any other thing which is available in your school. And you have to collect as much information as you can regarding, such as, first thing, quantity available. What is the quantity available? How much of that thing is present in your school? Second, what is the price of that item? How much does it cost? Third, what is the quality of the item? What means you have to write few things regarding the quality of the item. Then next, how many students, teachers like using it? Whether it is the use of it is useful for the student or teacher, how many of them like using it? Next, what issues does the item solve for the students and teachers? Means, which are the problems of students and teachers which are solved by this item? So this is your assignment and you have to do it before coming to the next class. So next class we shall have on Wednesday. So before coming to the next class, you must work on this assignment and come. Business Blaster Punjab thanks you. All the best, dear students. We will meet you in the next lesson. Till then, thank you very much and bye.